There are actually creatures in WoW that are actually immune to the plague. There is spider people up in Northrend. The Nubians, they're immune. Though once they're killed, they're easy enough to raise from the dead. But they, unlike people who can be infected with the plague and turn into zombies, they can't be turned that way. They have to be, killed then resurrected as a zombie. Or, well, it's not really a zombie, they're actually rather intelligent, but then again, I think there might be intelligent zombies in this game. I don't know. It's been a while since I've dealt with that stuff. Alright, Vandrel. Mage, you didn't happen to see a courier on your way here. We're waiting word from Silvermoon City, and their messenger is late. Well, let's talk to him about this. Arcanist Vandrel, what are the Forsaken doing here? The situation is more grim than many have been led to believe. The Forsaken are here as allies in the fight against their common enemy, the Scourge. Trust me when I say this. Without them, the Ghostlands will be lost, and the Scourge would already have overrun all of Eversong Woods. But more than anything else, we need your help in reclaiming our once proud lands. That's because I am awesome. Delivery to Tranquilien. You have the letter? Finally, we've waited for a response from the regional lord for weeks. Let me see here. Vandrel begins to read the letter. What's this? A dark presence? He senses a dark presence in the Ghostlands? No kidding. I could have told him that. This is what we've been waiting for? Like, you know, in a place full of undead and necromancers and fucked up shite, I sense a dark presence. What fucking voice am I doing? I don't know, I just warp my face randomly and I come up with a random one. Probably insulted someone with it. I don't know anymore. All I know is it's completely random. But like, actually, sometimes I do a random one and it turns into Richard Nixon. It is Richard Nixon, right? I know it's Nixon, but his first name is Richard, right? I don't remember. But anyway, Dick Nixon. Yeah, whatever way I contort my face, I'll do a voice that, like, it's like I'm trying to do, an impression of him. I have no control over it. I would do it on a whim if I could, but it's not one of those impressions I could do like that. There's other ones where I know, like I've a set, way of doing those voices, but with this one, it's random. I don't even know how to do it on a whim. I just have to contort my face and hope I get it right. Other ones I like, oh, I do declare, oh my stars and garters. At least I think I'm doing that right there. At least I can attempt it, but with the other one, I don't even know where to start. So, yeah. Anyway. Ooh. We're getting some green gear now. Awesome. I actually still have the first bit of green gear I ever got on my paladin. On Palnai, first bit of green gear. Or at least it was thereabouts. It was a bit of green gear you get after a sad quest. So it's like you have to kill owl bears to find his family's corpses so he can bury them. It's owl bears or owl beast, either or. They killed and ate his family. So you have to go find their corpses. It's a very morbid quest, and I don't know. I was just like, oh, I'll hold on to the bracers. It's a cute token. I don't know. I can get randomly really sentimental. So I've still held on to them even now, as far as I remember. So anyway. Mage, look what they've done to our beloved land. The Scourge must be destroyed. The Forsaken. I know it seems strange, but these Forsaken are here to help. You should speak with their leader, High Executor Marvin. He's in the tower on the west side of town. A mage, when you're done talking with him, return to me. I've something dire that needs to be dealt with immediately.
The reckoning is at hand.
Ooh, we'll grab this 5 point. Sky Master Sunwing. I wonder, was the Sky Master position and inherited? Was he groomed for that position, or did he change his name to Sunwing to Because I'm gonna be a Sky Master. I should choose the Sky Mastery name. It's just funny. His name kind of works as a Sky Master, so that's where my mind starts going. Start wondering, like, does this guy here, like, is his name Gardy McGarderpants? I start wondering. Let's see. I think I missed the start of this. So, well. We've been over this before. When a focus load on Deadhome will meet with success, these other targets are distractions that we can ill afford. Suggest that you inform your Captain Helios that he's off to lead his campaign against the Shadowbound trolls. That he is to leave off his campaign against the Shadowbound trolls, focused solely on Scourge. Advisor Valwen lifts her nose and sniffs in response to the High Executor's reply. Dame are furious. Disagree with me all you like, High Executor. I will weigh your counsel. Dame will take the necessary steps to free all of Thalas as they deem necessary. We shall continue this discussion anon. Anonymously? I don't understand. I'm googling it. No, not that. Not acronym.ie. Not that. Actually, it wasn't .ie, but whatever. Not that. I don't even know what it was. It's just something that keeps popping up on my phone. I guess it's a link I went to before, but I don't ever remember going to it or what it's about. So it's pissing me off. It's an archaic or an informal word of thing. It means soon or shortly. That's according to I just googled it and ping. Well, I used ping, and that's what I got. I know that we Forsaken seem monstrous to your eyes, but I assure you, we mean your people no harm. We are here because of a common enemy, Darkhan, the traitor. Really? He's a traitor? I never would have guessed. Hiya, Darkhan, the traitor. So who have you betrayed today? Well, I've betrayed everyone I know and care about. No one. Yes, anyway. I choose to believe Darkhan, the traitor was his name long before he even betrayed anyone. It was just a joke name. But he decided, fuck it. I'm gonna live up to it. I much prefer my version. He's returned and now commands the Scourge that are invading this land from his steadfast Deadhome to the south. Our leader, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, originally hails from these lands and in fact used to be an elf. She has a history with Darkhan and wants him dead as much as your people do. We will defeat him together, mage. Now, my friend, if you'll be so kind as to return to Arcanus Vandro. I know that he's very anxious to send you out on your first mission here in the Ghostlands. We're counting on you, Thalas. Don't let us down. Deathstalking Maltendus. Troll Juju. The corpses of the trolls buried inside the Mani catacombs have been rising from the dead. I want you to go there and bring back proof of their final demise. Some of these mummy trolls and their living counterparts carry Juju. Excuse me. Glowing objects that house an unknown power source. It's probably what is animating them. The catacombs lie within Sungray's Peak, directly to the east. I am told the easiest way in lies on the north face of the mountain. See to it, mage. Advisor Valwyn. Mage, our sources tell us that the trolls inside the Mani catacombs inside Sungray's Peak have been rising from the dead. Dame Alfurious would have you investigate these catacombs and put to the torch any of the unanimated remains you come across, so as to prevent any more of these creatures from rising. The fastest way there is to head north out of town, then take the first fork to the right. This will put you on the north side of the peak, so look to the south for the entrance.
Remember the Sunwell.
Okay, there's a few other quests over here, and this is the Tranquilien is actually its own faction. So you can even get exalted rewards and everything with them. If you want to get exalted with them, you just simply do their quest chain. That's simple. To find a cure for the plague, we need to understand how it affects different creatures. Mate. The apothecary up north already has a cure. It's fine. Maybe I misunderstood the quest text. I don't know. We must understand how it affects different creatures, from the most complex life forms to the lowest subspecies. I've come to study the Morlocks since, like us, they've retained free will and undead. What makes these lowly mongrels so special? I need to find out, Thalas. Travel northwest and bring me their spines so that I may study the accumulation of plague in their marrow. Who knows what secrets their little bones hold?
Victory for survivors.
Ah. Come on, up. Fine. I love how that's still floating, even though it's smashed to shit. It's the little light that could. A bounty has been declared for the abominations known as Knuckle Rot and Lozran. These dreadful creations of Darkhan are extremely dangerous and have been sighted patrolling near the howling and bleeding ziggurats. Individuals seeking to claim the reward must present the abomination's heads to Deathstalker Ratel as proof of the deed. And you get a ring, one which has intelligence +3 and critical strike +2, and the other has stamina +3 and it's critical strike +2. So, fantastic. They recommend 3 players, but I'm going to try and solo it. Since this person's called Quartermaster, I'm going to check. No, she doesn't have the rep rewards. Maybe this guy's meant to have them? I don't know. I know it says trade supplies, but actually I think the person who has them is over there. Anyway, how am I supposed to supply the war effort when I can't even safely get my supplies here? I was promised an escort that never came, and then I had to leave one of my carts behind to the west when I was attacked by a band of ghouls. I want to help out and get me open for business in the process. Go down the western road out of town, past the graveyard. Under the side of the Dead Scar is a fork in the road. The hill that my cart has been left on lies just beyond.
State your business.
Oh good, there you are, and just in time. There's much to be done. We're surrounded here, mage. The outlying villages have all been overrun by the Scourge. You must head northeast to the Suncrown village immediately, and deal with the Nubian Scourge menace. You can't miss them. They're spider-like creatures. There's no time to waste. Thalas must be reclaimed.
We will have justice.
I'm sure we'll be, eventually. I'm actually going to take a break for a moment, folks. Just going to take a break for a mo, and then I'll be back in a while to, record more. Sincerely hope you're enjoying this so far. I am actually myself, even though I was saying earlier I was a little burnt out. I'm just a little tired now. But I'm enjoying it, well, all the same. Ooh, here's this. We orcs came to this world decades ago, driven by demonic bloodlust, pillaging and carving a swath of destruction. Now free of the blood curse, we stand proudly alongside the greatest warriors of Azeroth, defending family and homeland with our dying breath. But we must never forget that dark past, lest it overtake us once again. Take these arms as a reminder of our origins, the foe we now face, and what it means to be of Horde, Loktar Ogar, or however you say it. I think I butchered it, but fuck it. This orcish this chest is emblazoned with an orcish insignia of the Horde. So we got a replica Bloodguard's cleaver. It's a dinky little thing. And a replica Staff of Gul'dan. Now that's awesome. These, for those curious, these are all based off of the movie. These are all things that were in the movie and Blizzard gave to people. There was a movie event. Event. There was further rewards and tied in with the movie. If you went to the movie, you got in certain places, while stocks last, you would get a free thing of World of Warcraft. And I was hearing something like Warlords of Draenor was being bundled in with Worlds of Warcraft or something. So part of me was wondering, what was the thing you're getting at the cinema? All the expansions, as was rumoured, or what? I don't know. It would be interesting to know the exact thing we were getting. They said it before, but they just said World of Warcraft. And then there's rumours that, expansions are all being tied into World of Warcraft, So I don't know what we're getting anymore, So I would like more details. But then again, I'm probably the only person who needs that, detailedness, Everyone else probably understands it. But regardless, I'm going to go take a break for a mo, get a drink, do all that good stuff. I'll be back soon to record more. Hope you're enjoying it so far, folks. Ta-ta for now.